Good morning, everybody. Kevin here from Watch This with Joe and Kevin, back for episode 7 of Pushing Daisies. I have to tell you, thinking about it, especially over the last couple of episodes, looking at like character arcs, despite the fact that Olive is, I would consider her the fourth leading character on the show, I think she's had as big an arc, if not bigger than anybody. I'd probably put her right up there with Ned as far as the biggest character arcs on the show, which is really interesting for such a subsidiary character, right? Such a side character. Ned probably still has the biggest arc. He was a guy who grew up as, he was our lead, and a guy who grew up his entire life afraid of human connection of any kind, and is working through that, not just with Chuck, but with Emerson, and also with Olive, and with other people, as far as kind of opening up and getting close, particularly with Chuck. But Olive has really been on an arc as well. Like, everyone kind of has their established roles, but Olive seems to be the one person really kind of on her own journey of growth from the pilot, just where she's basically pining after Ned and nothing else, to where she is now, where she's obviously still in love with Ned. I mean, that's not going to go away probably during the entire run of the show, but she's dealing with it better. She's dealing with other people differently. She's considering other people's perspectives and feelings around this crush that she has. And she's also opening up a little bit more in different ways as we like learn about her backstory, and how she's kind of coming to terms with dealing with her feelings. I think Olive's had as big a change and a growth on the show as anybody. Really well-rounded character. Particularly the last few episodes where we're kind of focused on her. I'm curious if we're going to keep that trend up, but we shall see, I guess. Do want to go and thank all of our Patreon subscribers who've been with us. Thanks so much, guys. Special thank you to our super patrons: NJ, MTC93, Actuary Lurker, Anna, Balash Fuldez, CY, Jeff, Derek Peterson, Yannick from Montreal, Sudi Gundavarapu, Jamie Morgan, Christy Goverston, Diana Perry, Trey Contreras, Wolfgang Wolf, Lindsay Swift, Squix, Sweet Baby Silvernail, Adam Pascio, Matt Tyler, Lisa Klug, Chris O'Donnell, Katie K, Seth Walker, and Everett Nation. Thanks so much, guys. We're really glad you're here with us. Description below, link to our Patreon page for full-length watch-alongs. Over on Patreon, we are several episodes ahead on Pushing Daisies of where we are on YouTube.
At this very moment,
I love how we always start with young Ned.
Not a single night had passed since the death of his mother that he didn't dream of her coming back to him. Realizing he couldn't rush his heart into healing, he concocted a plan to reconnect with his mother in a way that only
Okay, so this is why he gets into pie making.
Although young Ned knew he couldn't taste the pie, he didn't care. The mere smell of it made him feel exactly like he wanted to feel. Safe. Which is why he became the pie maker.
It's a very clever arc for him, or, origin story.
Oh, look. There's a fantastic rooftop for the honey harvesting expansion.
I think we should keep the operation contained. I'm concerned for the bees. We should keep the flowers close so they'll feel safe.
Actually, bees have an incredible sense of smell.
Why do we need so much honey anyway?
Is a surprise.
Surprise has never been a very good word for me.
I bet this sort of thing happens all the time between adults. Mixed romantic messages. In no time, we'll be looking back and laugh until we wet the rug.
Yeah, don't run into each
Maybe I should
other.
wear a bell.
Actually,
I'm not wearing a bell.
Not even Olive Snook knew the baked goods she delivered contained homeopathic mood enhancers.
Little happy campers in there.
Right now we're at phase 2, which means we need to get them back in the water. It's like oxygen for them.
what are these? Cupcake pans?
Surprise.
That's what the honey's for.
It's the pie hole, not the cupcake hole.
But it's not a cupcake, it's a cup pie. A single serve pie with honey. My honey.
I'm a purist. I like that we only serve traditional pies in the pie hole.
You could do with loosening up a bit. I'm not Quasimodo in the bell tower.
Quasimodo would have been a lot better off if he stayed in his bell tower where it was safe and comfortable.
Quasi wanted adventure. Quasi wanted to see the world.
Quasi did
wanted
want to
cup
leave, didn't he?
pies.
Anita Gray, 22 years, 11 weeks, 2 days, 9 hours, and 33
Look at
minutes.
this aesthetic here. It's so good.
Tutorial in olfactory science when she experienced an epiphany. Her instructor, Napoleon Linné, was a genius. He showed her how olfactory cues could trigger memories.
Oh, yeah.
He opened her eyes and heart through her nose. So she devoted her
Oh,
life.
God, that was so good.
Linné created a self-help guide. While working alone, she was killed by a mysterious explosion in Linné's lab.
Oh, this is going to look really bad. Yeah. I'm with Emerson at this point, not even being there, yeah.
Who's smoking?
You.
Oh, how rude of me. I'm dreadfully sorry.
Anita, you have less than a minute to impart any last words.
On the subject of what caused that explosion.
Do you remember anything before the flash?
The smell of my grandma's unfiltered cigarettes.
Anita's desire to experience another olfactory-induced memory led her to sneak a look at the one and only advanced copy of Linnaeus' book.
Okay, so there's something wrong with the book.
This was clearly a case of
Death by scratch and sniff.
Somebody was mad at Napoleon Linnaeus. That damn book was booby-trapped.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 seconds.
Death by scratch and sniff. What the hell happened to people shooting each other with guns?
Has anyone gotten shot in this show?
Do not be alarmed by this situation.
Yeah, Chuck was enjoying that. I would not be.
Please excuse my decontamination procedure. My nasal glands are extremely delicate.
We're here about your assistant.
Don't speak. A smell tells so much more. Cigars, aftershave, antacids, cash, and yarn.
Don't smell me. I would not enjoy this.
Flower, fruit, and the subtle waft of musky pheromones. The girl smelling of honey and death.
Linnaeus, look, we hear about that scratch and sniff. Your book was a bomb.
Who are you to criticize my life's work?
It exploded.
the killer had used a unique explosive on Linnaeus' advanced copy of the book.
So maybe he was the target then.
Are they still gonna publish your book?
Anita would have wanted it that way. Follow your nose, Mr. Codd, and it will lead you to this deviant's doorstep. When we harness the power of smell, we become bloodhounds of our own desires.
I have heard that smell is the sense most closely associated with memory.
I can wear them. You mean it? This is a dream come true.
I love this too.
I used to be a big Darling Mermaid Darlings enthusiast. I had the tail and the clamshell bra. Oh, I bet you miss your fans. I know I would. Doesn't all this paraphernalia make you want to get back in the pool?
And no reason to.
At some point, is Charlotte Chuck? She's gonna have to tell him. I'm committed to calling her Chuck.
I don't care if I ever get in the water again. Rent the girl a hand truck and get this crap out of here. I need a piece of pie.
Do you really think people can change their lives by smelling the right smell?
Those pies look amazing.
If so, I'm gonna get me some cash potpourri. Linnaeus' book got moved up the schedule. Somebody else's book got moved off. We'll find an angry author with a motive to kill.
Look, a slice of pie is too much for some customers. A cut pie would be perfect.
I don't give a damn what a cut pie is.
Am I seriously the first person to question your aversion to change? What about your ex-girlfriends?
Oh, Emerson doesn't want to hear about any of this.
I must admit, I am curious.
Has he ever had a girlfriend?
I've had girlfriends, but they were always extraneous factors.
What kind of extraneous factors?
Had intimate relations on a bearskin rug.
Oh no, did it?
It did enough to be upsetting.
Oh no! Okay, so he has to. I assumed he'd always just been kind of on his own.
Phase 2 has experienced a hiccup. You give away all your cherished mermaid mementos and refuse to get back in the pool again.
This is really nice of Olive, by the way.
I love pop-up books. And if the sacred cash cow that I worship is mooing down on us, our killer likes pop-ups too. You, Chaz Spielman, author of Pop-Up Pinup?
That's me.
This don't look like no pop-up book I had as a child.
My pop-ups are designed for their original audience.
Perverts?
Oh god, pinups.
There's the new Patriots pop-up book, a three-dimensional instructional telling you everything you wanted to know about building bombs.
Yeah,
Any
bombers.
instructions in here on how to build a scratch and sniff bomb?
Is this about the attempt on Napoleon Linnaeus?
Well, his book did bump Pop-Up Pinup off the schedule. Seems like a good enough motive to blow somebody up, and clearly you have the means. Yeah, well, I'm keeping this book as evidence. Mm-hmm. Ooh. And these two.
So you didn't want Linnaeus dead?
I may be petty, but I'm not that petty. Publisher moved Linnaeus' book from a prime holiday spot to no man's land. If you ask me, his book wasn't bumped. It was dumped.
See, I've been reading this really good self-help book. It's about the power of smell. See what happens when you combine pie happiness with the happiness of chlorine.
If it's organic, don't touch it.
You can't save Linnaeus.
Someone wanted to make a stink.
I was afraid it was like a chicken or something that someone threw in the trash or down the disposal.
This loathsome omen came up from the sewer.
Oscar for Phineas.
Were lab partners and the best of friends until their divergent olfaction theories tore them apart, believing that people couldn't appreciate the good smells in life without smelling the bad.
This is a really good physical bit
their
of comedy
rivalry
here.
grew until neither man could stand the other.
It's sad, but Oscar would do anything to prevent my theories from being published. I've heard tales of Oscar roaming the sewers, haunting them. But then someone recently told me he worked for the DWP, so that might explain where some of those rumors came from.
Lily doesn't believe in water anymore. She thinks it's a waste of a perfectly good tumbler. Chlorine. Lily used to say it reminded her of bottled sunshine.
Now it reminds me of children without bladder control.
I always think about that when I get in a pool, too.
Is that a smile?
So she swallowed her happiness and retreated to the safety of her usual despondency.
There's his toolbox. Well, let's follow the yellow thick hose.
Follow the yellow thick hose.
He ain't down here. Ain't nobody down here.
What about all those rumors, the ones about Oscar ending up in a mental institution, or worse yet, becoming a modern-day monster? What about Chud?
Chud?
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
Wasn't there a movie about that?
We should be in Renee's neighborhood. We're right underneath his apartment building.
Oscar Fabinius?
Yes, someone hustle. So that answers the question on the methane.
Oscar
The car's still spinning.
For questioning in the attempted murder of Napoleon Linné. Pre-sales of the book have skyrocketed since the first explosion, which caused the death of Anita Gray.
Yeah, that seems like the author is profiting from this, too.
Maybe he just likes the attention.
I bet he's real pissy that Napoleon Linné's getting all the attention.
Yeah, Napoleon might be part of this, too.
Why's Oscar getting all the attention?
Linné's about to make a statement. And as witnesses to the most recent attempt on his life, we also have to make a statement.
She can't be on the news. Yeah.
You look just like that dead girl that got herself killed on that
Yeah,
tropical
for
cruise.
sure.
You ain't going.
I agree with that.
Just wanted to try it on before I gave it back.
She does look amazing in that.
You should know that Operation Fen Follies is up and flapping. The mermaids are singing, thinking about swimming, but their hearts are singing. Thought maybe you'd want this.
Parents gave it to you?
Practically forced it on me. I think it's a big first step for them emotionally. We're not at that stage of our friendship yet. Please don't cry in front of me. Don't do it. Don't you do it.
I'm not going to.
What can smell do for you? If you're Napoleon Linné, smell can get you
Satisfaction
killed.
through olfaction.
Seems like somebody out there doesn't want my book touching the world. Simply purging your life of the bad smells and focusing on the good.
Yeah, he's part of this.
I've been investigating the Anita Gray murder. She was taken much too
Get
soon.
a load of Muggy McHambone. Look, there's the killer.
Oh, Lord. Don't make me cut a bitch.
You're trying to kill Napoleon Linné.
If I am, I'm not a very good killer. I keep blowing things up, but never who I want to blow up.
If it wasn't you, then who is trying to kill Linné?
I have theories.
He reminds me a lot of Paul Rubens.
After learning of the attempt on Linné's life, Mr. Verbinius trailed his former colleague to a sewer main.
Okay, yeah, so it is Napoleon.
Quickly realized was part of a plot to blow up Napoleon Linné's car, but couldn't dismantle the bomb before he was startled in the dark. He chose to run for cover rather than explain his actions.
We need proof. We're not going to believe you just because you say so.
Would you believe your noses?
Smells like rotten eggs. Well, it was incinerated in an exploding ball of methane gas. What else would it smell like?
Nothing.
Methane gas is odorless.
I cook with gas. It smells like rotten eggs.
The utility companies added synthetic chemicals.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
With a book about to be published, he has the most to gain by an attempt on his life.
It wasn't your eye why we stopped swimming. We told people it was, but it wasn't.
We've been stopped swimming long enough for it not to matter why we stopped swimming.
It used to make you so happy, the water. Wouldn't it be wonderful to wake up in the morning and choose to be happy?
Her olfactory glands stimulated with the smells of synchronized swimming, Lily experienced a flood of endorphins.
What did you call? I was bored, not snooping. Something you were never meant to see.
Get to the point.
That couldn't have gone better if I'd planned it.
Smell it,
Right.
crave it, own it. That's the spirit. You can't just scratch and sniff and make a wish. You gotta have a plan.
You set Oscar up after you figured out the correct spacing.
I think it's best if you both leave.
I concur.
Don't! Oh my god, you're walking right into the trap!
When I suggested you leave, I didn't mean the penthouse. You're about to fall victim to attempt number 3 on my life. I'll mention you in the acknowledgments of the second printing.
Start kicking glass.
But killing us isn't gonna change anything.
Says you. How tragic, but how perfectly tittillating.
Boy, Anita sure made a big mistake hitching her horse to your wagon.
You killed her. But I didn't mean to. Her death was an accident.
He would boost interest in his book by pretending to be the target of a murderous rival's attack. Would create a publicity whirlwind his publisher could not ignore.
This is really sad, actually.
And further capitalized on the growing publicity by staging a second, more spectacular attempt on his life.
Ned!
No, Oscar! Wait, no.
It's okay! Oscar, reverse the pumps!
He what?
Oscar had reprogrammed Lene's
like the
entire
mousetrap.
decontamination system just prior to entering the building. The man who demanded purity was branded a filthy murderer. Satisfied that another case had been closed, our heroes returned home.
I really like Chuck's hair in this one, by the way. Yes! I love this so much.
Praise for the sweetness of the wet garden.
This is beautiful.
Another case closed. Emerson temporarily set aside his knitting needles to pursue a new hobby, one that magnified his happiness tenfold.
Cup pies.
Safe and warm and loved.
It's a really great shot of them hugging themselves.
Meanwhile, Oscar Verbinius embraced an obsession of his own. Chuck and her secret were in danger.
Okay, so we have an actual multi-episode arc going here with a new character. Interesting. That's Paul Rubens, right? I didn't look it up or anything, but I'm pretty sure that was him. If not, it's a guy that looks and sounds really close. This was absolutely delightful. I love the song. I love the song so much. I love the visuals with the song. Thank you. More of that, please. Throughout the run of the show of what's left. I can't believe we're almost done with the first season. This is so good. Olive's arc still kind of going here. I really like that she's kind of paired up with Chuck, who is a romantic rival, to help out the ants. That's really, really selfless. I really do think at some point Chuck is going to come clean to the ants that she's still alive. It's probably not going to be in season 1, but I think before they wrap the show, I feel like that's going to be something that gets revealed. I have no idea how you wrap up a show like this that seemingly like there are no ways to resolve some of the issues of the show. Like, it can't happen. Chuck and Ned can't really be together in the way that they want to be together, and frankly we want them to be together. So I don't know how this show can be resolved in a way that doesn't feel like it's just kind of the same ongoing problems. But then again, obviously these writers are very clever, cleverer than me, so I'm hoping they came up with some type of resolution. Someone told me that because they were given notice that the show wasn't going to continue after season 2, that there were some rewrites to kind of give the show a bit of a resolution. So I'm expecting something to give us a sense of closure without it being closed off. Because there's, of course, continually and still is talk of a 3rd season, which I would love to happen. Yes, I'm sure anyone who watches the show would. This was absolutely delightful. I love this so much. I love this show. And I'm ready to jump into the next one. We'll see you then. Thanks, guys.